Kirshner here. So I'm going to give you top mistakes in social media. So, good years have passed and social media has joined the marketing mix. It's time to do things with proficiency, strategy, and planning. No more merry-go-rounds. There's no real guidebook for the perfect social media presence, but here are some common mistakes you need to stay away from. The first one is no social media plan. If you don't know what your goals are and what resources you're going to devote to it, there's no way to measure success. 2, no content strategy or the wrong content strategy. That's not a good thing. Content leads to conversions. Content leads to conversations, and conversations build relationships, and relationships drive ROI. So the third one is not investing in owned assets. A strong email list, a blog or content website, and richer media assets like video, infographics, etc. are all essential elements of a well-rounded social media presence for any business. The fourth one is forgetting the human element. So treat people the way you would like them to treat in real life. Be human, make friends, be kind. And remember that whatever you say, no matter how casually you say it, it becomes part of your image and your brand. The fifth one, and this is kind of important, ignoring comments on Facebook fan pages. And that's not even just on Facebook, on like Instagram. Like I mentioned in another podcast, I try not, I have so many comments and likes and new follows that it's hard to keep up sometimes, unless you're like constantly on there, which, who can really be, unless you're like, just sitting there. But so 5 is ignoring comments on Facebook fan pages. The faster your response time, the happier you will keep your fans. These are your customers and prospects, and that's money in the bank. The 6th one is not committing to social media long term. So too many businesses get all amped up about their shiny new Facebook page, but then 2 months later, they've already forgotten to update it. Embrace social media as part of your business every day. So when you do your to-do list, make sure that you write on there, like my to-do list, let's see what mine says, if I can find it. Let's see what I do with it. So I got this little notepad that, it has the must do today, the others to do's, important times, etc. So for today, my must do today is the Susie Orman course. Second one is Instagram post, and third is blog post, which I use Blogger. And then the other to-dos are Facebook post, Twitter post, Google Plus post, check my LinkedIn and, post on there, update my blog on my website, update my customer's website, create a blog post on my customer's site, create a blog post, on his website, or for his website on my blog. So, you want to, you want to have a plan. So 7 is no lead generation strategy. So ensure your branding is recognizable on all platforms and consistent throughout. You're going to have variations of backgrounds, etc. on the different platforms, as the specs are different on each, but your branding should be clear when someone bounces around to your different accounts. And number 8 is inconsistent branding. So ensure your branding is recognizable on all platforms and consistent throughout. You're going to have variations of backgrounds, etc. on the different platforms, as the specs are different on each, but your branding should be clear when someone bounces around to your different accounts. 9 is forgetting to have fun. It's important for brands to remember that when it comes to social media, we're visitors whom our audience is invited into their circle. So social media is where they share personal stories and photos, where they connect with friends, where they go to relax and have fun. 10 is there is no description. So as soon as you create a social account for your business, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, or any other platform, make sure that you completely fill out your profile. 11, high quantity, low quality. So it's important to focus on providing content that others want to read instead of simply jamming your page with as many posts as possible. And I had to learn that the hard way. You ask anybody, they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to follow, Aiden on Facebook, all the posts. So if there's no valuable information, you'll lose your audience quickly. 12, and this is the last one. If you build it, they will come. Update your page regularly, change out your cover photo and profile image every few months, and engage your users daily. Once your page goes dead, it's very difficult to get it back up. So, there you go.